The weather, brought to you by NRMA Insurance.
A painless procedure to remove skin cancers using a radioactive paste instead of surgery is now available in Australia. And the first patient to have the treatment has had some remarkable results.
With a skin cancer deep in his ear, Frank Patterson was struggling to use his hearing aid and faced aggressive surgery to have the tumour extracted.
His options were not that great. He was basically looking at surgical options where he would have lost a large part of his ear.
It's a fairly big job if they have to cut anything out, you know.
So his daughter took him to see Dr Min Lee at Avion Medical Skin Centres. There, the 94-year-old had his cancerous lesion removed with a quick, non-invasive procedure, leaving his ear intact.
There was no pain, whatever.
Dad's got like a brand new ear. It is absolutely amazing. No pain, and it is just amazing.
For the rhenium treatment, the patient firstly has a plastic foil placed over the lesion. Then a radioactive resin is painted onto the foil directly over the skin cancer. Radiation particles penetrate through the foil and the skin to a depth of 3 millimetres, targeting the tumour but preserving healthy tissue.
Even after, you don't get an actual surgical wound, there's no sutures involved.
When it comes to skin cancer, early detection is key. And new research by Oncobeta, the company behind this new procedure, has found 54% of Australians have not had a professional skin check in the past 2 years. For now, this therapy is only for non-melanoma skin cancers. Because it is a private procedure, patients meet the full cost, which is determined on a case-by-case basis. But Frank, his family and doctor are thrilled with the results.
Absolutely delighted now that he can very comfortably put a hearing aid in.
And I just put it in and psst, Bob's your uncle. Yeah, that's it.
We thought we'd give this a go, and we're so glad we did because it's amazing.
Emily Rice, 9 News.
Well, time now for your full weather forecast. Luke, dangerous beach conditions where you are right now.
Absolutely, Melissa. Yeah, we've just had a near tragedy here about 10 minutes ago, Surfers Paradise. Might be able to see just behind me, a father and son are recovering, stuck in a rip after the beaches were closed a short time ago. We was alerted to it. We raced out with a few onlookers and were able to save firstly the young son and then the father. But it came so close to being an absolute tragedy and an absolute reminder that with these dangerous conditions we've got around at the moment, stay out of the water when the flags are not up. It is so unsafe out there at that moment and will be even more dangerous tomorrow as that swell picks up. Let's have a look at today's temps from around the southeast. It was 28 degrees down here on the Gold Coast. A bit warmer for the city, topping out just in the early 30s, as did Ipswich, but warmer temps are on the way. On tomorrow's weather map, you can see a dry day ahead for most of our state. Showers for the tropics. Main feature is tropical cyclone Gabrielle hurtling towards Norfolk Island, expected to make impact late tomorrow night as a Category 3 storm. Around the grounds tomorrow will be fine for all southern capitals. Showers and heavy rain in the top end for Darwin, potentially up to 100 millimetres. And then back into our state, could see some showers for Cairns, but it'll be fine right the way down the rest of the coastline from Townsville through to us on the Gold Coast. Some warm temps in the west. Roma tomorrow getting up to 40 degrees and a nice day through the Capricornia and Wide Bay coast. Here in the southeast, we're going to barely see a cloud in the sky tomorrow. It should be a nice day. Those temperatures starting to warm up though, getting up to around 30 degrees along the coast, mid-30s in the west. Out on the bay tomorrow, not a bad day, seas around a metre. Don't even think about heading offshore with the large swell. For the city tomorrow, a top of 33 degrees and dropping down to 20. But as we look ahead, 36 degrees possible for our Sunday. That could be the warmest summer day for the city this summer. For Ipswich on Sunday, if we look at the 7-day outlook, 39 degrees. Now that will be the warmest day of summer if we do reach that. Potentially some showers and storms in the west come Tuesday. Here on the Gold Coast, a large and powerful surf warning right the way through until Sunday. Could see some shower activity from around Tuesday next week, potentially up to 25 millimetres. And a similar outlook for you on the Sunshine Coast as well. Dangerous beach conditions this weekend, but plenty of sunshine. And speaking of the beaches, let's have a look at them for tomorrow. Well, Tropical Cyclone Gabrielle started to push some big swell our way this morning. Nothing massive today. We're looking down from Greenmount Hill here at the moment. Unfortunately, this morning, it's a bit mumbled and jumbled with the swell hitting us from two different directions. Different story tomorrow. Firstly, we're going to see it muscle up potentially to that 2 metre size tomorrow. And right here from Snapper through to Kira, you'll get the best of it. It will be only the points firing in the morning, but by the afternoon, we'll actually see those winds drop off. Now, for swimmers tomorrow, your safest option is to stay off the beaches. It's going to be very dangerous, but Noosa on the sunny coast, Burleigh down here on the Gold Coast will be your safest bet. And offshore for the boaties, no go tomorrow with that big swell around. There's plenty of action on the beaches. Have a go. This is my mate Johnny catching some elbow slapping whiting throughout the course of the week at Main Beach. And Ryan Selvey with the catch of the week 2 nights ago at Bond Uni. 1 metre plus barramundi caught and released. Unreal. And Lofty and Melissa, we have called an ambulance for the father and son that were just rescued out of the surf. Reminder to everyone, take care if you're heading down to the beaches tomorrow. It will be very dangerous, and your best bet is stay off them till the weather dies down.
Yeah, thank heavens you and those other people were able to help those guys. Thank you very much, Luke. And that is 9 News Queensland for this evening. Ali's next with the current affair.
Thanks for your company. Good night.